Alright, so,
Hello, welcome to Chasing Checkpoints. My name is Chris.
and I'm Dario, his older, better-looking, more talented brother.
Well, that's off to a fantastic start. Today, Dario was playing Jaws.
Yeah, this is a game that I played so much as a little kid at my grandmother's house. It took me a super long time to figure out how the game actually worked, and,
Go ahead.
yeah, I guess I should start right away.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that I unpaused it and Jaws hasn't come to crash into me yet. Ooh, why did that do that? Why it's kind of shifting to the right.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
How is it kind of shifting to the
I
right?
don't know. Maybe it's...
Wonky controller.
I guess. And this is exactly what I didn't want. That was my own foolishness. I wasn't really
Right
paying
off.
close enough attention, and I ended up in a fucking beach level.
Poor showing, Dario.
I know.
Poor
I
showing.
know.
Beach level right away. Jaws isn't gonna show up here. He doesn't give a shit.
I'm not used to playing with fucking controllers that are a million times smaller than my hands.
Yeah, well, last time you played this, I imagine the controller probably felt quite a bit larger.
I always had bizarrely large fingers, even as a child.
Why was I cursed with these man hands?
I should have been a piano player. Instead, here I am. I need more conch shells. Fuck, that's never happened.
Fucking scrub. Oh, Jaws is right there.
And now he's gonna pop in like midway through what I'm doing here, so...
So he is still moving pretty much in the background, basically.
Yeah.
Coming towards you.
No, I'm not gonna die, don't worry.
Is this going to be a no-death run of Jaws?
Yeah, it's... Anytime I beat the game, it was always a no-death run.
Ah, okay.
I usually reset the game, and,
You're not gonna be able to do that here, man.
yeah, no, I know.
So
I know, I'm just gonna have to keep going.
you have to be careful because if not, your failure will be immortalized for all time on the internet.
I'm not worried about it. You know what's gonna happen now, though, is I'm gonna get a bonus round, which is really good.
Ah, the bonus round's great.
Yeah, I used to be really good at it, but for some reason, this controller feels super... It's not that it feels wonky, but it's a little bit, like, oversensitive.
It's because it was raised only by its mother.
Okay, here we go. Kill it.
I love this. I love the idea of fucking bombing jellyfish from a fucking plane.
Ah! I already messed up.
Immortalized forever. Like, how is this fucking fair to the jellyfish? This is a, when did this game come out?
1987.
87. Holy shit.
Ish.
Okay, fair enough. And it was already creating a commentary on the use of fucking drones in modern warfare today. That's fucked up.
Really?
Well, I mean, look at this. How is this not like an allegory for fucking drone warfare?
This is very true. I'm really annoyed that I missed that fucking easy
Yeah.
one. Like, on the first go-around.
You left one alive so it could tell its other jellyfish friends.
Like, yeah, don't fuck with this guy.
Don't fuck with the ocean.
He's serious business.
You're gonna track Jaws with the receiver.
Yeah, okay. That's, like, nothing. I need to get my power up to 3 so that I can ruin him.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I can usually do it at 3. It takes an extra go-around, but
Okay.
it is possible. So I'm attempting to do this in the fastest time ever, minus, like, the length of time that we had it paused at the beginning.
The fastest time ever. I think you already failed.
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah.
already failed, but my fastest time ever.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. So did any of this shit actually happen in the movie?
Literally none of it.
Like,
I don't even know why there are palm trees there. I'm pretty sure the movie didn't take place somewhere tropical. Okay, here we go. So, I'm at power 3.
Okay, you get to bomb Jaws.
I'm gonna bomb him. His power should start dropping relatively quick, and here's the best glitch in this game.
You're gonna glitch it.
You stay at the top, and
Oh.
Jaws won't jump out of the water to catch you.
I'm just gonna mash that controller shit. Wow, you're pulling off some MLG Pro shit here. I missed the part in the movie where they went scuba diving and shot a bunch of fucking harpoons at him.
See, what I want to be able to do here is get a fish to appear as low as possible so that I have more time, because the level won't actually end until the last fish has disappeared.
Okay.
So long as you don't kill those fish, and you just keep fucking shooting Jaws.
Right.
Like, right now, I already have his power down about halfway.
Yeah, you can see it in the bottom right.
So, once I get that down a little bit lower, and I'm really glad that other fish showed up. But I kind of screwed up by not being as low as I could be. I should be able to get him down to roughly, I would say, 7/8.
7/8. I love this. Comparing how you speak when playing a video game versus how DJ speaks when playing a video game, you're throwing like numbers and statistics, and DJ was screaming in like unholy fear the entire time.
So you see, now that I've jumped out,
Okay.
his power has gone back up a little bit, but not that much. So I should be able to get into like the last round right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna go down low,
And the,
hope for a fish to show up.
and the game explains none of this. by
None
the
of
way.
it whatsoever. I don't even recall the instruction booklet for this game. I don't know if we had an instruction booklet for this game.
Oh man.
Okay, so
All
like I
right.
said, this is gonna be a really, really, really fast episode.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, that's perfectly cool.
And I also realize that I'm not particularly interesting because I'm just
You're so focused
Stuttering.
on. You're so focused on killing Jaws here.
Yeah.
Which, if you're gonna hire anyone for the job of killing Jaws, you probably want them to be fucking focused on it.
what I'm saying.
Because the entire movie was a bunch of people who were not as committed to killing Jaws as you are. And the end result was they all died except for one dude.
Here we go.
All right, so now you gotta finish Jaws off
Yeah.
by spearing him with the boat.
Yeah.
I believe.
I gotta
Just gotta line it
remember
up.
what button it is. Ah, that's super annoying when he does that.
Strobe 3. This is fucking terrifying music, by the way.
It really is. It used to make me cry as a child.
Oh man, what's happening here?
Okay, so typically what happens is on the third go around, he straightens out. He's gonna shift
done?
one more time and then he stops right here.
Oh!
There we go.
You got him. That's it?
I beat the game.
That's amazing. And then you just fucking leave on a plane like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
I told you. Like, how long was that? 5 minutes?
About that, yeah, that's fucking shit, man.
5 minutes, and I screwed up like 4 times.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So the majority of this game is just fucking figuring out that shit that you already knew now.
Yeah, and that's the worst part is that this game, I shit you not, okay? I did not understand the concept of this game for the longest time as a child. From probably 8 years old until about 14 years old. I played this game so much, okay, and for so long, and not knowing what to do, that I would literally go back and forth between the two docks,
Okay.
collecting conch shells, okay, and getting my power up to like 15, 16, to the point where it would take like maybe 10 hits with the spear
Okay.
before like it took me to that thing with Jaws, and I never knew what to do.
Wow.
I never used to know how to bring him out of the water.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, this was better than the movie. Like, for sure.
That's not something that you should say.
Jaws.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, but it didn't have someone fucking bombing jellyfish from a plane and then spearing a shark with a boat.
This is very true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
I mean, granted, blowing up the shark's head, spoiler alert, sorry guys, is fucking great. He's got red eyes on the side. That's fucking terrifying.
I know, it makes no sense at all. But one of the things, and I'm gonna start
Yeah.
this game again really quickly, just
We're not going to burn through it a second time, but...
no. But what was really annoying about the game is that everything is randomized. Like, where everything pops up, it seems to be randomized. There's a structure to it. It doesn't make sense that Jaws just showed up right away.
Is this some kind of like super hard mode now?
I don't even know. I've never actually done this.
No?
No, I've never actually just like immediately gone to play the game again.
So we're in Uncharted Waters,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
I don't know if the microphone is going to pick up the audible sigh.
I think it will. I think if not, then it'll pick up the disappointment at least.
You know,
I didn't put the disappointment filter on there, so it picks up raw disappointment.
what's really disappointing to me
Okay, go on.
is the fact that as I'm playing through this game, I'm realizing,
It's shit.
well, not that it's shit. Well, it is shit. I'm not even gonna lie. It is shit. But there's so many glitches because there's so many things there's not even that many things, but there's so much stuff going on that as you shoot Jaws, his face fucking disappears.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
That might just be an issue with, like, the display that we've got set up here. I don't think...
No. I do recall this. Yeah. I recall everything flickering.
But seeing it on a fucking HD TV, like... I mean, it really catches the majesty of the ocean here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like, beautiful. Look at that. They've got a little bit of coral in the back. I never even knew what those manta rays were. I'm assuming they're manta rays. Yeah, they look it.
Perhaps.
And manta rays, jellyfish. Like, this is a fucked up ocean. Where is this supposed to be, even? That's what I want to know. Like,
well, yeah.
The world map looks like I don't know where the fuck you are.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the movie took place in some weird, like, little shanty town in, like, I don't know, Middle America or something like that.
Really?
This is clearly tropical.
I don't know what this is. It looks like everything's surrounded by ice. I get it's like the surf.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Neither do I. You know what? I'll play through this again. I'm gonna see if I can get the submarine.
You gonna see if you can get this up? Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you've got fucking 19 minutes. So
19 minutes,
dude. You beat that. I put a 30-minute timer on, and you beat the game in probably about maybe 7 minutes. So, like fucking game of the year. Like, can you? Like back in the day, NES games were priced about how they're priced now here in Canada.
They were much more expensive. I recall going to, what was it called? It wasn't Consumers. It was
Shoppers Drug Mart.
No, something Aventure Electronique.
Oh, that's definitely a Quebec thing that no one else is.
Okay, well, it was basically
electronic adventure.
No, it wasn't even adventure. Was it? No, it was.
Baby Jaws.
It was like venture, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, it was awful. You can't even get the conch shell. It's like off screen.
Bonus! Alright.
Okay.
Redemption.
Try to not fuck it up this time.
Redemption.
Okay, there's one.
Okay.
I fucked it up. Get you.
Yes!
Nice! Yes!
Okay.
Alright.
Yes! Yeah!
Oh.
That one jellyfish? The one that got away? Nope.
Boom. Alright. I'm gonna do it this time. Fuck! I got distracted.
No!
I missed 2 of them.
Double fuck up.
Nah, they're gonna mate. There's gonna be more.
There's gonna be more jellyfish.
I fucked up.
You're not getting these two either.
Hard. Yeah, I am.
What? 60. Oh my god, there's more!
I lost it.
You lost everything. Dude, the jellyfish population is exploding now.
I failed in my only mission.
Well, maybe it is hard mode afterwards. They weren't doing all these fucking underwater acrobatics.
I got him off screen. I don't know if you noticed that.
Right, you got him.
Yeah, anyway.
Fucking MLG is shit, man. Good job. 25 out of 30. 5 jellyfish got away.
So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so I remember we used to buy games at this Aventure Electronic place. It was inside of DeCarry Square, right near where we used to live. And it was like a video store, but it was also like a record store. Like, Mom used to go there and buy records. And,
Records and fire.
I'm old. Yeah. Bought, like, 45s, which for anybody who doesn't know is like the closest size of a record to a CD that you could have possibly gotten.
Like the closest I can equate it to is probably like the 5x8 floppy or whatever it was.
5x8.
Well, I don't remember what it was. It was a big floppy. It wasn't a 3.5.
5.5.
5.5.
5.5. Yeah.
5x8 floppy. It's like this weird rectangle. All right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I remember going there and having the option of buying either Super Mario Brothers 3 or Snoopy's Olympics.
Oh, man, I'm so glad you made the right decision there.
I made the right decision, but it was because of Mom's prompting. I will tell you that the Snoopy's Olympics box art, which you were not allowed to look at the back of the box because all of the games were behind a counter in a case.
Okay.
And you could only be like, I want to buy that game. They weren't going to like give you the game and you can look at it for a while and decide like whether or not the picture in the back of the box is adequate for you.
Right.
It was like, I want this game, and then they take it out and you didn't want to be like, okay, no, I don't want this game, so like put it back and give me another one.
Oh, consumers used to actually respect the person behind the counter in retail.
At least I did.
Okay,
I don't know about other people, but so anyway, we're there, and I think it was like my 9th-ish birthday or something.
9th-ish?
Like that. Somewhere around there.
Okay.
I don't know when Mario 3 came out, but I remember I had an option of one of those two games, and we're going back to the point that we started with. I was only able to get one of the two, because each game was $105.
105 Canadian dollars.
105 Canadian dollars for an NES game.
That's about like 15 American today?
Accurate.
I made myself sad. $105 a game. Wow.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Can you imagine $105 for this? Like, granted, yeah, you're gonna spend plenty of time figuring it out and whatnot, but oh damn.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if the game? Well, I mean, the game is that straightforward once you know how to play it, but I think that's what some of the luster of those older games was.
Was figuring out. Everything?
Yeah, because nobody knew shit about them. Like, fuck, man. Do you remember Star Tropics?
Star Tropics. Yeah, that's one that I wouldn't mind actually playing on this.
You can explain the story of the shit that I went through trying to figure out the goddamn passwords in that game.
So, with a lot of these older games, a lot of the information for it. Ooh, Baby Jaws.
Yeah, I couldn't even see where I was. I was clicking so hard.
I always thought Baby Jaws was adorable, by the way.
He was kind of cute.
But yeah, all these older games came with a booklet that would explain a lot of the shit going on here. I'm going to pause my story just because I want to see this again. This interests me to no end. This is the best part of this game. It should have just been this.
Come on. Yes!
Oh! Okay, so far so good. 20 more to go.
Oh no.
The same two?
Fuck. It's over.
Oh, two got away. Now three are going to get away.
No, they're all dead.
All dead? Well done.
And there's like 5 more coming up. I hate these ones.
Nicely done. Okay, so you only missed 7.
Fuck you, Chris! I was calculating in my head and I was like, what? No!
4, you missed 4. Okay, so yeah, no, they would, all the information about the game would be in the booklet, which they don't really do anymore, actually.
No. Do games even have booklets anymore?
Most of them don't, actually.
Yeah.
They usually have, like, a couple papers for, like, downloadable codes so that you don't buy it used.
Mm-hmm.
Commentary on today's industry. But in the case of Star Tropics, there was a certain point in the game where you had to put in a password to activate a submarine, I believe.
Yeah.
And the password was written inside the booklet, which you had to, I think, pour water on the booklet.
You had to
or something.
submerge the booklet in water in order to determine what the password was.
Yeah, like the password would wash away or it would change color based on like the temperature.
Yeah, there was like invisible ink or something like that, and whatever.
Yeah,
the whole joke was that like, okay, well, submerge the booklet because you're about to submerge a submarine. It was clever. It was cool, but
the only problem was I think we had gotten Star Tropics at a garage sale.
No, we had rented it from a video store, and
No,
the video store.
We owned Star Tropics.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
But this is where I'm getting at. We rented it from a video store,
Uh-huh.
which ended up shutting down before we had the chance to return it.
So we stole it.
We didn't steal it.
We stole it from someone who had lost their business. We're scum.
Clearly.
So anyways, we didn't have the booklet. So when the password comes up, obviously we Googled it, except for the fact that Google didn't fucking exist.
Yeah, no, we didn't even have the internet at that point.
Yeah, no.
This is like 1998, maybe, and we had the internet, but it was like dial-up, and
no one had bothered to put the information on what the password was for Star Tropics.
yeah.
People were still just loading up slow loading porn.
Like, I Lyco searched that shit forever. There's a submarine.
Oh, you've hit something.
Anyway.
So, the only way to figure out this 4-digit password was for Dario to spend hours trying every possible combination. So, 0, 0, 0, 0. No. 0, 0, 0, 1. No. 0, 0, 0, 2. And on. And on. And on.
The game was actually paused on the NES for something like 4 days, as I would come home from school.
No, I had that. Star Tropics had saves.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. You had 3 files. It was a long game.
Yeah, but it had saves, but you weren't able to pick up from that point.
You were.
I could be wrong.
You had to start from the dungeon before, I think.
Okay,
at the very
that
least.
was it.
But anyways, the password, spoiler alert for those of you planning to play it anytime soon, and use your booklets submerging, was 1492.
1492, the year Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yeah. And so thankfully, Dario only had to try 1,492 combinations before he got it correct. If I recall correctly, there was a second
password, and it was actually awesome because me being the problem solver that I've always been, managed to figure that, okay, well, since 1492 was the password for the first one, but the second one must also be a date in history where something happened. So I figured that it wasn't 1867 because nobody gives a shit about Canada's Confederation. And I put in 1776, which was the date that the Declaration of Independence was signed. And as it turned out, that was the exact date that you needed to put in.
Wasn't it? I thought it was. I thought that they had something to do with Amelia Earhart.
No. It was. I'm pretty sure it was 1776. I think that you should Google this.
I can now. You know what? I'm going to call the Nintendo Power Hotline.
Actually, can you Lego search it for old time's sake?
Oh, for sure. I'll definitely get right on that.
Or ask Jeeves, see what he has to say about it.
Help me, Jeeves. I need to know what the password was for Star Tropics.
And I lost the fucking submarine already. That's bullshit.
After all that,
I need to get to another 30,000 points before I can even...
Well, you've got about 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Yeah. Can you do it?
Well, I'm gonna beat the game in the next 7 minutes.
You beat the game from start to finish the first time.
I know. I'm gonna see if I can get my power up to level 6 or something.
All right, let's check out game facts. Passwords. Let's see what we got.
Stop hitting things.
Someone put in a password when you get to the end of level 4 where the robot asks you for a password, put in 747.
What?
Oh, maybe this is not the correct one. Game facts! FAQ and walkthrough. No, I just want the passwords. Come on,
I'm pretty sure it's 1776. The reason I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I think I'm right is because I've memorized fucking YTKX from Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout and NXRD from Gremlins 2.
I think we might be wrong here. This is the second site that I've checked where the radio frequency for subsea is 747.
It's impossible.
It's impossible?
I'm telling you, it's 1492 and 1776.
We're gonna have to test this out. The only way I know how, by eventually playing Star Tropics. Which is a great game.
It is a good game. It's a fucking hard game.
But you know what? Yeah, no, we'll definitely test that another time when we actually play through Star Tropics. I think it'll be good. So you're going to try and get the sub again, or are you just going to try and burn through this?
I'm going to try and get the sub one more time. That's why I'm just kind of going around in fucking circles.
Oh, man. Who is this fucking long, blonde-haired scuba diver?
I don't know.
I'm going to say it's Owen Wilson. This game gets instantly more entertaining if you consider that it's Owen Wilson in the, I'm going to say, Pacific Ocean. Shooting tiny spears at Jaws.
It looks more like the Arctic Ocean, to be honest with you.
It does.
When you're in it, it looks like the Arctic Ocean. When you're outside of it, it looks like the Pacific Ocean.
When you're in there, it looks like the fucking Dead Sea, because all it has is fucking sharks, manta rays. Well, mind you, manta rays would be closer to Australia, right?
Yeah, I think they would be. Is that an awful Steve Irwin joke?
No, it's genuine fucking biology.
Okay, I never know with you.
This very easily could be Steve Irwin, though. He did have long blonde hair.
He did have long blonde hair, but he also didn't go around fucking randomly killing things for the fun of it.
That's true. Well, he's doing this right now to stop a fucking gargantuan super shark. And, you know, I never joke about Steve Irwin because that fucking broke my little heart.
Broke mine, too.
Yeah.
I was really upset about that. Took a dark turn.
Yeah, it did.
Moving on.
I made myself sad now. I needed to, I've been talking with DJ for a bit, actually, about, he refuses to watch John Wick.
Okay.
Fantastic Keanu Reeves movie, because apparently he does not like Keanu Reeves.
He hates Keanu Reeves.
And he's the only person that I've had on the show so far that, like, hates Keanu Reeves, like, because he's fucking wrong, right?
I mean, I get where the hate comes from. That's the thing.
Right.
Like, I can see what he means. I don't hate Keanu Reeves as a person. Like, I have a lot of sympathy for, like, everything that he's been through.
Yeah.
But he's not really the best actor.
Oh, come on. He knows exactly what he sets out to do.
Yeah, he knows. And I don't deny that. But by that same logic, this is the second time, strangely enough, that we're bringing him up, or I'm bringing him up. Gilbert Gottfried is the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's got his own little thing, and you know, he's an acquired taste, as is Keanu Reeves.
But he's not winning the Grammy anytime soon.
Keanu Reeves didn't win a Grammy.
I meant Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh man, can you imagine fucking Gilbert Gottfried's like Christmas hits? Ugh. Every time I talk about Gilbert Gottfried, I consider for a moment trying to do his voice, and then realize I cannot do Gilbert Gottfried's voice. It's just screaming.
I would attempt it right now, but I screamed so hard at the hockey game the other night that I lost my voice, and I actually have pain in the back of my throat.
Ah, yes, the hockey game. For those of you watching this in a future time, it's currently 2016, and the Montreal Canadiens are awful.
Yeah, that will not help you determine when this video was recorded, by the way, because they've literally been losing all fucking season.
No, they started the season off incredibly well, actually.
Okay, well, you know that this isn't being recorded in October.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, this is, and why do we keep going into, like, these sad tangents?
I don't know. This is actually possibly more depressing than Seaverwood.
I wouldn't go that far. I would absolutely not go that far. I would trade the Canadiens never winning the Stanley Cup again if it meant bringing Steve Irwin back. Would you trade a human life for glory, Darren?
I'm not answering this question.
Because you're scum. By not answering that, holy jellyfish!
Yeah, this is the part where like the jellyfish start going all weird and shit.
Well, you've been bombing them for about 25 minutes now.
Yeah. This is what happens when you let them fucking mate.
Yeah, they're everywhere, and now you're not in your plane, so they're just like, get him!
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die?
I think I'm gonna die.
Well, we're all gonna die.
Because the thing is, I can't go down and get the conch shells because they also appear randomly. I'm good. I survived it.
Well done.
I have 70 conch shells.
You have 70 conch shells?
Yeah.
And
how much time do we have left?
2 minutes to kill Jaws.
2 minutes? Okay.
If we go slightly over, that's fine. But
yeah, we're gonna go over by maybe
double babies.
Fuck!
Did you hit the babies? Is that it? Oh my! What is happening?
This is an all baby level.
You hit is it a school shark? Oh, you tried to quick scope him.
Yeah, I hit a school of sharks, I'm guessing.
Would it be? It's a school, I think, yeah. A murder of sharks?
That's gross.
I learned, do you know what you call a large group of ladybugs?
I'm gonna throw a random word out. I'm gonna say a satchel.
A satchel of ladybugs. That's fucking amazing. Absolutely not. It's a lovely of ladybugs.
Get out.
Yep. The lovely of ladybugs.
Ah, that's so gay. I was gonna say that, but I'm not allowed to use that word.
You're allowed to use that word. It's just you're not allowed to use it genuinely offensively because that's inappropriate.
Oh, we're taking it back.
Yeah, we're taking it back. I was just quoting Community. A lovely of ladybugs. Oh man, there was something else I had, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I lost it.
Something else pertaining to what a group of certain
I think
creatures
so.
is called?
Yeah. Well, there's the gaggle of geese. There's a murder of crows. A lovely of ladybugs. Oh no, that was it. It was a story that I read about somebody that pulled off an amazing fucking crime in London.
Okay.
Okay. So, it was a Tumblr post. Not sure how much truth there is to it. But I like to believe that it was true because of how amazing it was. The dude was sitting there, waiting for a train, eating a bag of fish and chips. Or he had a bag of fish and chips with him, rather. He was not eating any of them. he was throwing the fish and chips out to seagulls. Okay.
Okay.
Seagulls were coming, and you know how ruthless fucking seagulls are when you feed them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're on overtime, by the way.
I'm on overtime right now, I know. And Jaws is showing up really soon.
That's
and
cool.
All the jellyfish are still trying to fuck my shit up.
So, he's feeding these seagulls, like, throwing them the occasional fish and chip type thing. And he is attracting a large flock of seagulls. Okay. And, like, he's not feeding them a lot. Like, he's kind of, like, luring them closer type thing. Like, throwing the occasional one out. Enough to, like, keep them interested, but not enough to satisfy them. And he kept doing this while waiting for the train. Okay. And then the train shows up, and he doesn't get on the train. He sits there and he waits. He waits and he waits, and just as the train doors are about to close, doesn't this fucking guy throw the bag of fish and chips inside the train? The flock of seagulls dashes into the train as the automatic doors close and the train leaves. With about 15 minutes until it reaches its next destination.
Oh my god.
Isn't that fucking the most, like, dastardly, villainous fucking thing you can do?
I wonder if the seagulls ever made it home.
Pandemonium, I imagine. Seagulls can, like, fucking fly over oceans. I'm sure they're good.
I know, but still, like...
15 minutes of pandemonium as this packed rush hour train is filled with angry... Jesus Christ! You just murdered that shark again!
I know. Really hard that time.
And then this asshole leaves on his plane. Fucking, I bombed, like, about 93 jellyfish. Killed a school of baby sharks. And then killed the mommy shark.
It was way more than 93 jellyfish.
Killed a lot of fucking jellyfish.
Killed a lot of fucking jellyfish.
Well, alright guys, that was Jaws fucking twice.
I intentionally took as long as I possibly could on that second go-around until you said we were out of time.
You dragged that half an hour out. Anyways, hope you guys liked seeing that. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, you know the fucking deal.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't talk too much. I was just really focused on not dying because I didn't want to fail at literally the worst game ever invented.
Dario, really, first of all, Mr. Domino.
That game is amazing.
Superman 64 then. Also Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, okay.
okay. But yeah, no, you get very concentrated when you start wiping out entire ecosystems.
Oh, what can I say? It's just,
Fuck you, Ocean!
I can't even say anything. Anyways, alright, well, guys, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the first appearance of me on this show. And yeah, like Chris said, like, comment, subscribe, share it. Not on Facebook, though, because they just copy your videos and...
Yeah, no, we don't want that. We don't want that.
None of that.
None of that.
No.
Alright, cool.
Alright, take
Bye,
it easy, guys. Peace.